Sports, welcome to our continuing coverage of the postseason. The pivotal Game 5 set to go. Enough talk, enough hype. Let's do this. Your first period is set to go. A critical game for both sides here, and we are underway. Carries the puck up through center. Moves it to the middle, and he denies that great opportunity there. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. Ottawa's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. The Leafs gain the zone. Handles the pass. Dishes it to Shabbat. Along the half wall with the puck. And it banks off a stick in traffic. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Not trying to take your job, Jake.
Here we go, Cheryl. We're going to go.
No one can take liberties with your star players. You have to protect them. And when you send an enforcer out there, you're sending a message not only to the team you're playing now, but the teams you're going to play in the future. The road team's bench is banging their sticks, standing up as they cheer on their player, and that tilt went their way.
A wild couple of minutes there, and things have finally cooled down as both teams will settle in for the faceoff. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone.
Cousins has an uncanny ability to know exactly where he is on the ice and who is around him. I mean, he stumbles, and he's barely able to hold on to the puck with the lack of balance, but he finds the open player who gets a great scoring chance.
Slides the puck ahead to Giroux. The Senators carry it along the wall. Moves with the puck in the corner. Takes the feed at the point. Offside the call, will get a reset. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. We're still scoreless. The Leafs win the faceoff. Moves it to Tanev. The Leafs take it along the wall. A chance! Blocked in front. Levels him with the hit.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Well past the midway mark of this period. Still looking for our first goal. Lawton's won the draw here in their own zone. And now he moves it quickly to Kemp. With the puck inside the defensive zone. The Leafs have it now. Through center. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Ottawa's got a hold of it along the wall. Quick feed to Amadio. The Leafs take possession in the neutral zone. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side.
Line change, hurry!
Taken along the wall by Sanderson. Puts the puck on net. And that caroms off a body in the lane. On the backhand. Poked away in the defensive end. Grabbed along the boards by Riley. Looks to make a play over to Yarncroke. Looks to pass it to Riley. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Tkachuk. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Through center along the wing. Centering in front. Couldn't complete the pass. Gains the zone along the right wall. Shot! Oh, what a close save by Ullmark.
I actually don't even think he saw the shot, James, but it's knowing where the puck, the relative area that it is in, and then playing the shot, playing the angles, playing the averages.
All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one. A chance for both teams to refuel. They're back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. Still zeros on the board as we are now underway in the second. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Well, a 0-0 game, James. A lot of defensive structure and the neutral zone play. Everything getting shut down there, which is offsetting any type of speed going into the offensive zones.
Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Let's see what the officials are calling.
I could almost predict this charging call before it happened, James, because he came from a long way to make that hit.
The Senators get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Scoreless game right now, James, but an opportunity on the power play. You have to find a way to convert. Move that puck quickly and open up lanes.
Along the wing up the neutral zone. Rocks him on the play. Rocked him in the open ice. Ottawa's on the attack. Moves the puck down low. Receives the pass. Here he is, wrists it on net. And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out. Camp's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Batherson's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. How did he stop that one?
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Moves it quickly over to Batherson. Stolars has it and freezes the play. Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And that's a smart heads-up play by McCabe. Coming down the left wing and into the zone.
Matthews is now standing ready to get back on the ice.
Man advantage is up. Both teams back to even strength.
James, the PK was a specialty team that I actually played on, and the good aggressive habits there, and it leads to the kill.
The Leafs will play it from the defensive zone. Toronto's in transition. Ottawa's got a hold of it against the wall. Gives him a jolt with that hit. Quick pass to Perron. The Senators played along the wing. Here's a chance! Scores! What a shot!
Well, he's right in the slot, that prime scoring area, and he corrals it on his backhand. That's a great play to get it off quickly.
The Senators have been pushing and pushing and pushing, and they finally get a goal here in period number 2.
I really like their game, James, and they haven't gotten frustrated, and that's a key element, especially when you're getting a ton of chances and you haven't been able to cash in. But they do execute, they convert, so this should open the game up for them.
Cousins plays it against the boards. Heads to the back of the net. Quick shot! Oh, what a slick stuff by Stolars!
Well, he does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes the save.
Passes on over to Giroux. Giroux's got it along the wing. Battle along the wall. Picked up along the wall by Pacioretty. The Senators get a hold of the puck along the boards. Slips it out in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Comes up with a monster save in front. Nylander's got the puck along the wing. Moves it around along the half wall. And that's deflected off someone in front. Nice zone entry from the right side. Shot! Oh, This play continues. Listen to these fans. They're starting to get louder. Recognizing what we saw not long ago here, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, I mean, they're continuing to acknowledge the save he made earlier because they know the temperature of this game. Hey, the fans are now in it. They're all on board, and guess what? The goaltender knows it.
Race for the puck here. Icing waved off on the play. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Stolars. Here's a short pass to Kempf. Moves the puck along the half wall. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Here's a chance! Scores! Just before the period closes, Cheryl. Absolutely huge.
The last few minutes of a period are essential, and they go to the dressing room with needed momentum. This is what we call a will play, James. It's being forceful and taking the ice that's given to you and not letting anyone back in. I love the way Shields lowers the shoulder and then buries it when he gets the chance.
And we got a stoppage of play. A timeout has been called to try to stop the bleeding here.
Yeah, I mean, giving up 2 quick goals, you got to find a way to reset and refocus. So some small reminders to get back to the good defensive habits.
Ottawa's generated a lot of quality scoring chances, which is why they lead here late in the second. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Puts it on net. Oh, shot save! And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments.
Hey kids, don't forget if you're a member of our rookie team, you'll have the opportunity to have a couple of our players sign autographs.
40 minutes in the books. Big 3rd period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. Final frame is underway here. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the 3rd period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Leafs are right where they should.
He scores! Off the pipe and bulging the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net. Well, without a ton of time and space in that high slot area, he makes the right choice of selection of shots with that quick snapshot. Pulls it into the feet, disguises the angle, and beats the goalie clean.
The Senators have now made it a 3-goal lead here in the early goings of period number 3. This one is starting to feel elementary.
That's a heck of a way to start the 3rd period, James. You know the coach in the intermission was telling him, listen, continue to attack, continue to press, do not give any life to your opponent. Well, they listen, they're delivering.
Puck picked up by Tkachuk. And he connects with the long bomb.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Fantastic save!
He's like a magician out there. The puck is on a string. He can maneuver around his opponent. He gets net front and just can't execute because the goaltender is right there and makes a nice save.
And look at the hustle here as they wave off the icing, Cheryl.
Well, in hands.
Scores! Break out the quad chair on the ski lift because that's 4 unanswered.
Well, it's incredible. You can tell that they are moving and shaking. They're getting the puck going north. They're transitioning so fast. And man, do they have their opponent on their heels. Well, the backhander's going to beat the goaltender on this one, James. But what I love about it is the effort to get to that area, that low slot area. You know you're going to have to pay the price. You're going to have to fight for position. He does all of it, and he gets rewarded.
The Senators continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Ottawa's got a hold of the puck. A chance in front! And he scores! And there's the hat-trick 3 as the magic number.
It's a magic number. He's doing everything he can to take the crowd out of this one as he's with the away team, but been dominated, playing really confident all night long. Well, he's in tight to the net, James, and he knows that he's not going to have much time or space to get it off, so he elects to use the snapshot and beats the goaltender.
The Senators continue to bring up the
get to a set position and be able to fight through a screen as he's able to make this save.
And a solid save on the play there. Great reach by Tavares. And he takes the pass. Fires it with the stop.
Stolarz has to be frustrated with this performance tonight. Anytime you step on the ice, you want to give it your all for your team. You want to be consistent and give them an opportunity to win. But that save needs to set the tone for the rest of the game, and his team really needs to build some confidence off of it.
Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Omar.
Listen, James, the shooter's in the slot. This is as high danger as it can get, and he challenges. He's set, ready to go in great position, and makes the save as a result.
Made the stop on that play. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. The Senators can simply take this on cruise control based on the lead that they now have here in the third. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Here's the pass, and that's stopped. Scooped up along the wall by Giroux. There he is on the backhand. Scores! And another goal for the road team here tonight, and the rain of boos has begun from the crowd.
Yeah, right from the rafters, all the way down. The booing begins, and it doesn't let up. They cannot believe that their team is just not played tonight, not happy with the effort as they're getting blown out.
The Senators probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. If they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Giroux's got the puck. Takes a shot, and he had the answer on that one. Breaks up the play with a poke check. And now it's grabbed by Sanderson. Unloads one, and the traffic neutralizes that threat. Right in front. Oh, misses the net. What a chance there.
Well, you can't do that. You're going to find your way marching over to the box.
Player whistle dead. Penalty coming up.
I don't think the PKers are going to be blocking any shots on this one, James. I know I wouldn't be. Just look at the score of this game. It's over.
The Leafs will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice to set up the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
The Leafs pick up steam and are on the attack. Oh, save on the play! Wow!
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save!
And that's blocked in traffic. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Ottawa's got the puck against the half wall. Quick feed down low. Takes a shot. Off the post.
Ottawa's trying to increase their lead, and they're sitting pretty comfortable right now, just dominating possession in the offensive zone. This one wires right off the post, but nonetheless, they are always retrieving and hounding the puck. Great game by them.
The Leafs take possession off the faceoff. Toronto's moving it up the ice. Solid check to slow him down. Forces the turnover. Ottawa's looking to break out.